All right, for this problem, one big thing to notice is that this w and this minus 2 are not connected. If they were supposed to be part of the argument for that log, they would have to be written in the parenthesis. So what that means is we have the log equation where there are a couple of logs, but then there's also this minus 2. So when there are a couple of logs and then just a number that doesn't have a log attached, we want to put the logs on one side and the number on the other side. So I'm going to plus the 2 over, plus the 2 over. We're going to have log base 3 of w equals negative log base 3 of w plus 8 plus 2. And so now I want to put the log on the other side. It's negative, so we'll just add it over to both sides. And so on the left side of our equation, we're going to have log base 3 of w plus log base 3 of w plus 8 is equal to 2, since those would cancel out. So now when we have those two logs together, we're going to combine those using our properties of log. If you have two logs being added, you can rewrite it as a single log of their product. So I'm writing w times that w plus 8. So the w and w plus 8 get multiplied, and we have that single log. Then we're going to rewrite it in exponential form. Remember that log base a of b equal to c is the same as saying a to the c power equals b. Okay, these are the same. That's the meaning of our logarithms. So I'm going to rewrite this. Our base here is 3. The exponent is the 2. And this is supposed to equal the argument here, which is w times w plus 8. So what we really have, 3 to the second power is 9 equals, multiplying this through, we'll get w squared plus 8w. Now we have a quadratic equation, and so we want to have everything on one side equal to 0, so we could either factor or use quadratic formula. So I'm going to move the 9 over, move that 9 over. We have 0 equals w squared plus 8w minus 9. Now this is factorable, so I can write my parentheses here. I know w times w makes w squared. And then to multiply to make a negative 9, that's going to be a 9 and a 1, and one of those has to be negative. But remember, we also want them to add to positive 8. So that means we're going to have a positive 9 then, and then the minus 1. This is equal to 0. So then from these factors, w plus 9, we get that w equals negative 9 is a 0. And for w minus 1, we get a positive 1 equals 0. So these look like our two solutions. They're at least our two solutions to this quadratic. But remember, we started with the log equation. So we want to make sure that they're all good back in our original equation. And to be all good means that we don't take log of a negative number. So when we see that we have w equals negative 9, if I plug it in right here, we would be taking log of a negative number. So that one won't work. Log of 1, that's okay. And then 1 plus 8 is 9, that's okay. So our only answer here would be w equals 1. That other answer, negative 9, would be extraneous.